Every single morning, millions of men over 60 unknowingly sabotage their erections before they've even had breakfast, and it's not because of age, bad diet, or a lack of desire. It's something as simple as how they drink their first glass of water. A 32-year veteran urologist has uncovered a warm water method so effective it's helped men regain stronger blood flow, better performance, and confidence they thought was gone for good, with some even saying they feel 20 years younger, without pills, without gimmicks, and without spending a cent. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what this method is, the science behind why it works, and 3 powerful upgrades that can make it work even faster. And you've never heard water explained like this before. Problem buildup. Most men over 60 wake up each morning completely unaware that their very first action of the day may be working against their sexual health. Without thinking, they head straight for the kitchen, fill a glass with cold water and gulp it down in seconds, or worse, they wait until hours later to have their first drink. On the surface, it feels harmless. After all, water is good for you, right? But the way it's consumed in those first moments after waking can quietly set off a chain reaction that makes it harder for your body to perform when it matters most. When you wake up, your body is naturally in a state of mild dehydration. During the night, you lose fluids through breathing and sweating, and your blood becomes slightly thicker. Thicker blood means it moves more slowly through the vessels, and the tiny arteries that supply the penis, already among the narrowest in the body, are often the first to be affected. Poor hydration at this stage can make those vessels less elastic, reducing the amount of blood that can rush in during arousal. Over time, this can contribute to weaker, less reliable erections. The temperature of the water also matters more than most people realize. Drinking ice-cold water first thing in the morning can trigger a mild constriction of your blood vessels, as your body works to preserve core temperature. This effect is temporary, but for men already dealing with age-related circulation changes, even a short-lived restriction can make a difference in how much oxygen-rich blood reaches vital areas. Combine this with the habit of drinking too quickly, which can overwhelm your stomach and slow absorption, and you're unintentionally robbing your body of the steady, efficient hydration it needs to support healthy erectile function. This isn't just opinion, it's supported by research. In 2014, scientists at Loma Linda University in California found that even mild dehydration, just 1 to 2% of body weight, was enough to thicken the blood, reduce vascular elasticity, and impair endothelial function, the very mechanism responsible for opening blood vessels during an erection. In plain terms, if your hydration is off, your circulation suffers, and so does your performance. To make matters worse, delayed hydration, waiting an hour or two before your first sip, keeps your body in a dehydrated state longer, forcing your cardiovascular system to work harder to pump thicker blood. This can subtly raise stress hormones like cortisol, which not only interfere with sexual desire but can also disrupt testosterone balance over time. In other words, something as small as how and when you drink water can influence both the physical mechanics of your erection and the hormonal environment that makes arousal possible in the first place. The frustrating part is that most men aren't failing because of a lack of effort or discipline, they're simply missing the small details that make a big difference. And until someone points it out, these habits continue day after day, quietly undermining performance, confidence, and even relationship satisfaction. The good news? The fix is not only simple, it's free, and once you understand why it works, you'll never look at your morning glass of water the same way again. The warm water ritual, the morning fix for better blood flow. Now that you understand the hidden problem, here's the simple fix that urologists like Dr. Morgan, who's been treating men's health for over 3 decades, swear by. Within the first 10 minutes of waking, pour yourself a glass of warm, not hot water. The goal is to match your body's natural temperature so there's no shock to your system. Sit upright in a relaxed position, bring the glass to your lips, and take slow, steady sips over the course of 1 to 2 minutes. Why does this work so well? Warm water gently encourages your blood vessels to expand, a process called vasodilation. This improves blood flow throughout your body, including the small arteries that supply the penis. In the morning, when your circulation is sluggish from hours of rest, this gentle boost can make all the difference in how much oxygen-rich blood can flow where it's needed most. There's also a metabolic benefit. Drinking warm water early sends a signal to your digestive system and liver to start working, which indirectly supports testosterone production. Healthy testosterone levels are crucial for sexual function, energy, and mood, especially in men over 60. Combine that with the improved blood vessel elasticity from better hydration, and you've just addressed two of the biggest factors behind stronger, more reliable erections. And remember that Loma Linda University study from California in 2014. The same principles apply here. Restoring hydration quickly after waking thins the blood back to an optimal consistency, allowing it to flow more easily. That means less strain on your heart and more efficient delivery of nutrients and oxygen to every part of your body, including the areas responsible for intimacy. By the way, I'm curious, do you already drink water first thing in the morning? Or is this something new for you? Let me know down in the comments, because I'd love to hear if you notice a difference once you start doing it this way. The difference is often subtle at first. Maybe you notice better morning energy, less stiffness in your joints, or a more refreshed feeling, but over weeks, the improved circulation and hormonal support can lead to more noticeable improvements in sexual performance and confidence. And here's the exciting part, you can take this ritual from good to incredible with one small addition in your glass, which works like a natural amplifier for blood flow and performance. The secret enhancer, turning warm water into a performance booster. Now, here's where this morning ritual becomes even more powerful. By adding just one simple ingredient to your warm water, you can turn it from a basic hydration habit into a natural performance enhancer for your circulation and sexual health. The first option is a fresh slice of lemon. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, which helps protect nitric oxide in your blood from breaking down too quickly. Nitric oxide is the molecule responsible for relaxing and widening your blood vessels, something you absolutely need for strong, lasting erections. In fact, a 2012 study from the University of Texas Health Science Center in Houston found that higher vitamin C intake was associated with improved endothelial function, meaning your blood vessels stayed more flexible and responsive to increased blood flow. By protecting nitric oxide, lemon essentially keeps your arteries more open for longer, allowing more blood to flow to every area of your body, including the most intimate ones. The second option is a small pinch of pink Himalayan salt. This might sound unusual, but this natural salt contains trace minerals like magnesium and potassium, which support nerve transmission and muscle function. These minerals help ensure that the tiny muscles in your blood vessel walls can relax fully, further improving blood flow. And because it also helps maintain electrolyte balance, you're less likely to experience the dips in energy that can indirectly affect sexual performance. Some men even combine the two, lemon for antioxidant support and pink salt for mineral balance, creating a warm morning drink that hydrates, supports hormones, and primes the cardiovascular system all in one go. Many of the urologist's patients who followed this exact method noticed improved stamina during the day and more responsiveness at night, often within just a few weeks. When you start your day with warm water, sipped slowly, and enhanced with either lemon or pink salt, you're not just hydrating, you're actively improving the very systems your body depends on for sexual performance, vitality, and overall energy. And in a moment, I'll share 2 extra upgrades you can add to this morning routine to push these benefits even further. If you find this kind of research-backed men's health content valuable, make sure you subscribe so you never miss the simple but powerful habits that can transform your performance and confidence at any age. Extra upgrade number 1, the nitric oxide morning boost. Once you've finished your warm water ritual, you can give your circulation an immediate and natural boost by spending just 30 seconds on deep controlled breathing. This isn't random, it's a proven way to increase the amount of oxygen in your bloodstream, which your body then uses to produce more nitric oxide, the key molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. A 2009 study from the Karolinska Institute in Sweden found that slow diaphragmatic breathing significantly raised nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream within minutes, improving blood flow and oxygen delivery throughout the body. By practicing this right after hydrating, you're essentially priming your arteries, including the tiny vessels that supply the penis, for maximum performance. To do it, inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 2, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. Repeat this for 5 to 6 cycles, focusing on expanding your lower abdomen rather than just your chest. As you make this a habit, you'll not only enhance circulation but also lower blood pressure, reduce the workload on your heart, and improve vascular health. You'll notice sharper mental clarity from the increased oxygen delivery to your brain, along with a calmer, more focused mindset. And because deep breathing helps lower stress hormone levels like cortisol, it also indirectly supports healthy testosterone production, creating the ideal hormonal and circulatory environment for better sexual performance. Extra upgrade number 2, morning mobility for circulation. Right after your breathing exercise, spend 2 minutes on light mobility movements to actively push oxygen-rich blood into the pelvic region. This could be hip circles, gentle bodyweight squats, or even marching in place. The goal isn't intense exercise, it's to wake up the muscles and blood vessels that play a role in sexual function. In 2015, researchers at the University of Exeter in the UK found that even short bursts of low-intensity activity improved endothelial function and circulation for hours afterward. The combination of better hydration, expanded blood vessels from your warm water and the gentle pumping action of movement creates the perfect environment for healthy erectile performance. As you make this part of your morning, you'll notice reduced stiffness and improved joint comfort, making daily movement easier and more fluid. The rhythmic motion also stimulates your lymphatic system, helping flush out toxins and reduce inflammation throughout your body. And as your circulation wakes up, your brain releases mood-boosting endorphins, giving you a lighter, more positive mental state that carries into the rest of your day, making this not just a sexual health upgrade, but a total vitality boost. And there you have it, 3 simple steps that cost nothing, take just a few minutes each morning and can have a lasting impact on your performance, energy, and confidence. If you found this valuable, give it a like, share it with someone who could benefit and turn on notifications so you never miss more science-backed tips for men's health and vitality.